we are starting, of course. This is a table where we always talk about Big Brother, whether it's Titan, whether it's Naija, we talk about it. So I'll leave everything to Helen to take us through whatever happened, unfolded last night on the reunion. Yeah, Helen.
Thank you very much, Nanaya. And last night was just drama unfolding, yes. And we are up for it. It started with Daniela and Dotun and Khalid being asked about their relationship, what exactly happened. And we already know what happened with Daniela and Khalid. And whilst they were in the house, Daniela had a thing to do with Khalid. But then after Khalid left the house, immediately he started having to do another thing with Dotun, and we're all surprised that why so fast? What's happening? Has she forgotten about Dotun so fast? Then we also saw Daniela getting very close, kind of close to Adekule at the later part of the show, where people were still talking about. But when Ebuka asked if this is not awkward, I mean, they said no, it wasn't at all. And according to them, they have solved their issues outside the house, and they are good and all that. So we move straight to Chichi, and Chichi also seems to have a lot of problems with the housemates, but when asked, she says she has no problem with anybody. The only problem she has is with Deji, and Deji is not on there, so it's cool. And Batebuka promises to bring Deji so that we get to know what is really happening with Chichi and Deji. Then straight to Groovy and Fina. And see, I always say this, you see, when you have to, chase a man down to get him, trust me, you definitely have to chase him down to keep him. And that is what is happening with Fina and Groovy. And you see, she getting all over Groovy from day one. We had Amaka in the picture, we had Beauty, but trying hard to get her way to Groovy. It's just as it is. Last breakfast was served, and it was very hot. Groovy was asked what it is, but Groovy says, look, he had fun with everybody. So Fina is not special. There was nothing exclusive with Fina. Rather unfortunate situation out there. But now to Adenkule. Adenkule is undoubtedly a very, very smart gentleman who is very admirable by all. And he wrote something on Twitter before the reunion, and I think some people were catching the shade. But according to Adenkule, whatever he wrote was for his fans. But Shex and Bella thinks it's for them. And others are also asking on social media, if you are not fans, why are you taking this very one? Why do you feel that it's for you? But it's rather unfortunate situation. But Adenkule says this was just for his fans. He didn't direct this to anybody at any point or anything. Now, straight to Elo Swag and Fam Savi. Fam Savi seems so disappointed and betrayed by his friend. This happened in BB Titans, where Marvin was nominated by Kananga Jr., where he also felt disappointed because you are a friend. Why should you nominate me? Forgetting that it's a game. But according to my worry here is that, Elo Swag mom even begged Fam Savi, but he seems still disappointed. He has lost his trust, and there seems to be nothing that can be done about the two of them. As for Donye and Saif, I'm still waiting for what Saif would have to say. Then we can talk about that indeed, because Donye has said a part, but we really want to know what's up with Saif. And then Brian and Diana, just before we go, Brian and Diana, these two, in the house, Brian already at a point was catching feelings for Diana. I don't know if you've forgotten so quick, but yes, she was catching feelings for Diana. And we're wondering, like, the age gap, the two of you, the age is different. Diana is way older than you are, so what's up with this? But well, in the Brian make it clear that for him he's always joking and all, but he always uses that like he's joking, but then at the end of the day say stuff, does stuff and all that. But one of the most interesting and highlight moments of the night yesterday for me was Diana and Amaka, and they had a lot to say, and it was Diana for me saying that she doesn't want to expose Amaka, but at the end of the day has so much to say about her as well. So a lot is happening with them. Hopefully their issues should be solved along the days and coming weeks, but whatever it is, we'll bring you up to date here on the show. So yes, and what's your thoughts with what happened yesterday regarding Gobi, regarding Fina and other housemates? Right. Okay.
When you have to chase a man to get him,
right.
You have to chase him to tie him down. Wow, this is Helen 2023. What do you think?
That's
when you have to chase a man to get him, you have to chase a man to tie him down.
Right.
That's a dope one.
That's a dope quote. Wow. Anyways, yesterday was a whole lot. They had to untangle so many things. But then, first of all, let me touch on their fashion.
Okay.
Their fashion was top notch. The gentlemen came prepared.
Right.
The ladies were looking flawlessly classy and eloquent in their gowns. From Bella to Diane, Daniela,
Right.
Chichi. And the person who actually surprised me was Fina. Fina was looking so good.
Yeah.
Like, Fina was looking so
And she
good.
was very cool as well.
Exactly. So I think maybe tomorrow we'll touch a bit on the
Right.
fashion. We'll bring it
Absolutely.
before they finish this episode. We'll touch a bit on their fashion. But then yesterday we saw a lot of drama, which were in the house, being untangled on the show. And like Adekule's thing he said, it was a total shade, if you ask me. Adekule shaded Sheiks.
Right.
When we were here, I wasn't really much of like I wasn't a Bella fan, but I was more like a Sheik fan. Whatever Adekule wrote, it was total shade because you are shady who bought their zoo and people are using money that are not their money.
Right.
What? You see, the sponsor on the show actually gave them some money. But according to Adekule, the money wasn't that enough to buy a zoo. And we all know that zoo is expensive.
Yeah.
So Sheiks had a zoo. So you tweeting that people are showing off fake life and things, it was a direct shade. And I wanted him to own it with his full chest.
That, you know, he says it's not for them.
If I say that, oh, this is not nice. When you come, oh, I said it's not nice. And that is it. Oh, then you explain that, oh, it wasn't this, it wasn't that. But then if you come and you are denying, you are lying, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make the reunion fun. So,
and some people were also feeling that, oh, we know Adenkule to be very bold. You know, he always says things that it is. So they don't know why he's shying away from that. But hey, we move.
And also Diane was being so childish. I don't want to say that it's a reunion. Say what you have to say and let's go. So I mean, it will unfold and unfold. So far so good. Yesterday was good. We just hope that today too we'll get somewhere with whatever that has been happening. But then thank you, Helen, for that particular update.